Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a good day. As for me, not so much. My pain has not let up since the last video that I uploaded. So I did go to the emergency room with chest pain in both of my legs, worse than my right. So they did an EKG, which came back fine. And they did a chest x-ray and ultrasound on both of my legs to see if I had blood clot in my legs, deep vein thrombosis. Let's see what else they did. They did some blood work. The ultrasound on my legs came back good. The chest x-ray came back good. The blood work came back. They were testing, it's called a D-dimer test. Since I was a little short of breath, she was checking, just doing some further testing. So she did a D-dimer test and she came and talked to me and she said that it was slightly elevated and that she was going to have to do further testing, do a CAT scan on my lungs. And at that point of me being at the emergency room, I didn't tell my family, my sisters, my brothers, my kids, that I was there, because I didn't want to worry them. So, I mean, there was no point. I thought maybe they're just going to tell me it's inflammation, you're having a flare-up, here's some, medication, fluids, and send me home. Well, when the doctor came back and explained to me what the D-dimer test is, how it's done, and what it's for, that I could have a possible pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot in my lung. So that's why she needed to do the CAT scan on my lungs. That's when I got scared and I let my family know, my kids, my sisters, my brother. And went and had the scan done, and she gave me pain medication to help ease the pain, because when I first got there they gave me a Norco and that did not even touch my pain whatsoever. And she gave me morphine. That made me sick. So they gave me Zofran at the beginning and it didn't help. And then they gave me a shot of Phenergan in my arm, because they can't give you Phenergan in your IV. So they give it to you in muscle. So they did it in my arm. So I waited for those results to come back, and the doctor came back and Jimmy was with me and said that my scan was good, that there was no blood clot, no pulmonary embolism in my lung. The D-dimer test, there are certain things that can make it come back slightly elevated, or the numbers higher in it, which could be inflammation, flare-ups. She said pregnancy can cause the elevation in a D-dimer test, so it's not always just it means that you have a pulmonary embolism, but they want to rule it out. So she did further testing and did the scan, and they did it with and without contrast. So when she came back and she said, no, you don't have one, it's just inflammation, you're having a flare-up, and you need to follow up with your rheumatologist. And she had called my primary and spoke to my primary, and they were on the same page about I didn't need to be admitted, that it wasn't, not anything that was serious, it was just a flare-up. And I came home. Went to bed yesterday. I felt a little better. I didn't have the pain in my leg as much. And then today I woke up with chest pains and pain in my legs. Now I do take turmeric and ginger and essential oils and things like that, and sometimes those things work for me. Everybody is different. I do have pain medication. I try to do more natural things, turmeric, ginger, like I said, stuff like that. And sometimes that stuff works great. The pain cream, the Voltaren, anything that I have, recommended on my channel and have put links to, that stuff does work. It's just sometimes everybody, like I said, is different on their autoimmune journey. Some people take CBD. It's legal in some states to, they use marijuana to treat their autoimmune, and that works for them, but it's not legal here. And I do have CBD. I have gummies, I have topical, I have drops. And there are days where I'm in pain and I can take that stuff and I feel wonderful. Like that stuff works for me, and I try to eat clean. But then there's some times where nothing helps it. Like nothing that I do, nothing that I take. So the stuff that I do recommend are really good products, you know, and they may work for people 100% of the time. Sometimes it may work 90%, 50%. It just all depends on you and your inflammation and what you're going through. So I do highly recommend those things. Also, these little Suja Organics. I drink one of these every morning. This one is the digestion one. It has ginger and probiotics. There is a turmeric one. Now, these are just like little shots that I do in the morning. They do have some bigger ones, like some cold press things, like a lemonade with cayenne. I do want to try those. I probably will pick some up, but I do really like these. They do help with digestion because I do have IBS. So I do take probiotics. I recommend the ones that I recommended before. I will link again. They're the, oh, I can't remember the name, but I'll link them. And then these, I mean, they really do help with my IBS instead of me having to take my medication for that. But like I said, just inflammation, just a flare up. I will call my rheumatologist and follow up with him, let him know what is going on. Because right now I'm probably just going through a really bad flare up and nothing is helping. The morphine, the Norco, I mean, nothing. So I'm just stuck. But I will continue to do my more natural things. I'm not going to stop taking them because it's not working at the moment, because it could kick in at any time. So it's just, my inflammation marker might just be really high right now. So anyway, I guess that's about it. I just wanted to jump on here, let you guys know that I did go to the ER for that and the D-dimer test. I've never even heard of a D-dimer test before. Needless to say, I was scared. But I guess that's about it. I'm not feeling my best today, but I have things that I need to do. I have family coming over tomorrow, so I'm going to push through it with the pain. I'm going to carry on, you know. Just be the warrior that I am, I guess. Get that from my mama. She was the strongest person that I knew. And she was always in pain herself when she was alive. I know exactly what she was going through now. She didn't have lupus, but she did have a lot of the same symptoms I do with the neuropathy, and she was always in pain. And so I know exactly how my mother lived, and it is, you know, it could be completely miserable and just depressing. So I love you, Mom. I know you're not suffering anymore. Thank God for that, because I don't wish this on anybody at all. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up, get dressed, get my grandson dressed, get something to eat, go pick up my Megan and my Izzy, and we have things that we need to do today to get ready for tomorrow for my family to come over. I can't wait to see them. We haven't all been together in a very long time. These are my siblings from my mom. This is going to be Marianne, Jeannie, Susie, and Davy. I wish Nelda and Ben were here. I wish I could see them more, but they do live in the valley. They are 6 hours away. I do love my brother and my sister very, very much. I just wish we were all closer. We could all live in the same town, but we don't. And I miss them terribly. And I love them. So Ben and Nelda, if you are watching, I love you and I miss you so, so much. And I hope to see you guys soon. Hopefully when all of this COVID-19 mess is over. But anyways, I'm going to crack on, get on with my day, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. If you are new here, thank you for watching as well. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give my video a thumbs up. If there's anything that you want me to talk about or see or whatever, just let me know and I will see what I can do about getting that up for you guys. Bye and have a great weekend.